Hey guys. So, I know we haven't put up many videos lately, and part of it's because, number one, I don't like carrying my phone around. It's a pain in the butt trying to carry the phone around and do video and move the tripod, and then something knocks over the phone and never mind. And it doesn't record as long. So, I finally found me a really good deal on a GoPro. And it is a used GoPro. That was Matt that just walked by.
This is what had me lost there.
Oh, he was looking for his water bottle. And so anyway, got me this GoPro, and it's an older one, but it works really well. So we're trying out the sound and everything right now. So we'll see how this goes, because this is the first time I actually filmed with it. I can't see what I'm filming because it does not have the screen. However, I have my phone with me, and actually I can see me seeing you. So I have an app that I can run. I can run the whole thing off of an app if I want to. It's got a really wide angle, so I don't worry about it too much. So anyway, so what's been going on here at the farm? Well, today we just moved the beams that will be my runners for my new art studio and shop that's going up. So I will flip you around here. And you can see all the concrete blocks. Most of those concrete blocks I put in myself. I did have a little help with these very first few, and my mom did come, and as we all know with our other videos, Mom is handy dandy, so she was helping me put concrete blocks in. So we got these set, and these beams are made from 2x6s. I believe there are 9 all put together to make the 40 footers. And the only way to get them here was to carry them. So 4 of us carried these 4 beams and set them over here. Right now they're just here so they can start settling, because they had gotten a little warped and they need to settle so that I can put some more screws in. So what we're going to do here, once everything's set, they're not even set on the right spots right now. So we're going to come off this this end here on this north wall, and we're going to come back, and we're going to have 8 feet. So we're going to have an 8 foot by 12 foot area that's going to be a tack room and a feed room for me, and with the door coming out here in this front. The rest of this 28 feet is going to be, because it's a 36 foot building is what it's going to be, is going to be my shop. A lot of windows on this side, big double French doors facing the concrete pad down there, which will eventually, that's going to be a patio for me. It's our cistern, because that's how we do our water here. We don't have a well. We have a catch system off the barn here, and I'd like to put a pergola over that so I can put some shade, hang some plants on there. You know, can't grow anything obviously. Anyway, coming off this end, I'm going to come out here and we're going to level this out some, because it's all on a slope. As you can see, we started out with what, 2 bricks, and we ended up coming with 2 full-size bricks and the partials. I mean, there's a big difference there. So we're going to come off of here, and I'm going to build me a 3-sided lean-to. Going to be able to come in from this side. It's going to be my milking stanchion. I only need to be able to get on this side and the front of that stanchion, so it'll be big enough that the cow can come in here. We'll be out of the north and the west wind in the winter, have a nice top over it, and it's really close to the studio, which is where I will be from here on out, processing milk, making the butter, making the cheese, making the soap, and all that good stuff. So everything will be nice and contained here for me. I've been waiting on this for about 6 years, so I'm very happy that we're getting this far, because this has to be up right now. My little dachshund, which was my sister's dachshund, and her cat are residing at the house, which is where I said they weren't going to reside, but this is going to be also their new home. They're going to be able to run in and out. Back here on this 4 foot area between the buildings will be all the way up with the gate over here. That's going to be a nice big run. I mean, we're talking about a miniature wiener dog. It doesn't need 40 acres. I lose him all the time. And I'm going to put a top on it, and I'm going to make it so Moose, the cat, can go outside if he wants to. So he likes to go outside and check things out, but he's not a farm cat. He is a city cat, and my dogs, when they find something that's on the farm that they don't know, they kill it. So it's one of my pet peeves, but it happens. So, the other things that we've been doing, don't mind all that crap sitting around here because we are in the midst of project after project. But we have this going on. This is our cooler. As a lot of you know, we're doing a CSA program this year. We've got 29 families that we've been providing vegetables for. So we have an 8-foot by 8-foot by 8-foot, and it's going to be a nice big walk-in cooler. These actually are cooler sides. They were here when we got here. When we moved, we set them aside knowing we'd use them sometime for something. I'm assuming they had used it as a deer cooler. It was all taken apart. So I think Mark said we've got enough of the small pieces over there that we cut that'll go in here. We'll get the door in here, and this will be used for staging for our CSA vegetables. Eventually, it'll be out in the CSA garden as well as a yeah, I can't think what I'm trying to say. A building with no sides. Yeah, one of those. Anyway, so that we can like do everything in the garden. Right now, we're having to pull things up here. We take them out. We clean them out here. We bring them up. We do this. We do that. Everything will eventually be out there. I think Mark's maybe mentioned that before. This cooler will be out there eventually. But right now, it's not that far from the garden. So it's better scenario than what we've got going now. And we will, there's a big air conditioner in there, and there is a little control thing called a cool bot, and it goes in there, and what it does is it keeps the air conditioner from shutting off until it gets to the temperature you want. So you use that large air conditioner as your cooler unit. So a little less expensive than actually buying a full cooler unit, but it's still not real cheap. But anyway, so they're close. They're very close to getting that put together. Unfortunately, CSA this week, and we have 2 more. And with the actual CSA is done for the season. So we could have used it a few months ago, but it's crazy here. So anyway, let's just take a little walk out here, minding the alpacas that are grazing. We've had some issues with alpacas this year. I just got some paperwork and some stuff back from Oregon State. Talking to my vet, I've lost a few alpacas just suddenly. I sent in samples of poop, basically. I say poop. And everything came back negative. They don't know. They said there's nothing wrong. Well, there's something wrong because they dropped dead. So, notice though on one of the alpaca forums that I'm on is this is something that's happening to other people. I'm beginning to wonder. I've always said that alpacas are more like deer than anything else. I'm beginning to wonder, those of us in the whitetail areas, if maybe something is affecting them there. I don't know. We'll see. So anyway, let's go out here. We're starting to wind down out here in the garden. Got some more onions started over there in that bed. Cucumbers, we have had no rain. So you can see the guys have had the watering systems on today. Cucumbers are still blooming. The bottom leaves look, crappy, but so be it. They're all right. Lots of lemon, basil, and stevia just going crazy around here. Our little cherry tomatoes. Oh, these are yummy. These are like little chocolate cherry tomatoes. Gonna eat that. We still got a lot of peppers doing their thing. I mean, still going. They've cleaned out these beds. These are ready to turn over. Those weedy beds back there are strawberries. So once everything dies off for the year, then we'll take care of that. Here we got some more little cherry tomatoes. Yes, I'm grazing. I can do that. So we got more tomatoes. The tomato plants on the bottoms are looking pretty crappy also, but the tops are looking fairly decent. But we're still getting a few tomatoes. And we still got quite a few peppers in here. So we're still doing good there. So let's walk over here. I think they just turned over 6 beds today. or yesterday and today. And we rotate. Like for instance, we have squash and stuff here. Well, all of our squash and stuff was down there. So when we planted the next cut thing, it all came here. This originally was broccoli, cauliflower. We do have some more green beans coming on. We got these beds ready to roll. Peppers, okra. Then we're running our radishes into our lettuces. Okra's on the ground because they're too big. And then these are beets. You can see they got the other beds ready to roll. These are carrots. And then these looks a little wilty, but these they just planted today. These are lettuces, different lettuces. They'll look great here in a few days. These they planted yesterday. They're already perking up. And I think those are collards. I think they got some spinach to do, but they've done these 4 beds right here just yesterday and today. So that's what Matt and Alan's been doing. And then over here, we are going to extend, obviously, all this coming on out through here to where the corn's at back there. This is going to be more of these beds. We got to get those done this year. So, but we're ready to mow this. But right now, instead of mowing, we did butcher all of our butcher chickens. But these are my new babies. Hello, babies. You ready to be moved tomorrow, huh? Are you out of food? Hi. Hi. These are my new layers. They're a brown, I don't know. I don't know what the heck they are. Or the black ones, either one. The black ones came from a friend of mine. We put a bunch of eggs into his incubator, and we had 5 hatch, and they were his 5. And they were those black ones. And he just gave them to me. And then the brown ones he got them really like on sale big time from Tractor Supply. No, I think Rural King actually. And brought them to me. And so when we got done butchering this last week, they were big enough to go to the chicken tractor, but they're not big enough to go in with the big chickens because they'll get beat up. So I thought, well, why not use them? So we're using them in the area where the new stuff's going to go to put some nitrogen down on the ground. So with them, I only have to move them about every 3 days. The big chickens we had to move every day, and they would just trash everything. It was horrible. So anyway, we've been doing a lot of mowing. Everything was just getting so weedy and overgrown, you know, from the season. Horses are off this pasture. They're now down over the hill. Oh, I've got some apples and pears I've got to go check out in the orchard and see if the deer have beat me to it or not. So anyway, that's just an update on what's going on right now on the farm. I'm going to take you through the process of building the shop, and then probably put a whole video together, the whole thing in a speed through video. And we got a couple more greenhouses to go. We got a new roof to put on the alpaca barn, and I get to finish cleaning up all the crap that's laying around the yard. So tonight is Wednesday, so we have yoga tonight. I'll be teaching a yoga class tonight out here. And other than that, I think we're going to call it a wrap for the day. And thanks for tuning in and checking out what we're doing. And you'll start to see more videos from us. So thanks for watching from Red Dutchess Farm.